Rolling hills and deep valleys with crisp mountain air, long golden beaches with crystal waves lapping at the shore, young bustling settlements brimming with human activity. This is Hisui, the setting of the newest Pokemon game and a location unlike any we've ever seen in a Pokemon universe before. You'll most likely know this region as Sinnoh. That's what it's called in the modern day Pokemon games, but this title is set long before Diamond and Pearl in a time far ago. If you've got even a passing interest in the Pokemon lore, you will know that Sinnoh is based off Hokkaido, the northernmost island in Japan. A cursory look at the region's geography shows that it matches up with its real-world counterpart pretty well. We've even got an official map of Hisui that reinforces Game Freak's somewhat locational inspiration. So it goes without saying that Hisui's legacy is going to be somewhat based on Japanese history, rather than anything more international. So we're not going to see anything based on the US, UK, or France here like we did with Unova, Galar, or Kalos. So other than knowing Pokemon Legend Arceus will take us back in time to a Japanese-inspired historical setting, what else do we know about Hisui? Game Freak and the Pokemon Company have been pretty tight-lipped about their game so far, but that doesn't mean we haven't sifted through all of the material released for Legends Arceus to date to pick out some of the essential information about the mainline Pokemon game's most mysterious setting to date. Here's 4 things you need to know about Hisui, the land before Sinnoh. It's tempting to look at Hisui and say it's set in an era based on feudal Japan. The player character outfits and the wooden structures populating the towns and villages we've seen so far look like they'd fit that era, but the feudal era of Japan only runs up to 1603. Steam power and a glass lantern seen in one of the Pokemon Arceus trailers would suggest that we're in at least the mid-1800s, far later than the feudal Japanese era. But what does that mean for the game itself? Well, there's potential for crossover with the other regions we know in the depths of the game's story perhaps. We know Pokemon love teasing other regions here and there, especially once you finish the mainline quest, and that could hopefully give us more insight into what Johto, Hoenn, and even the more exotic regions like Alola and Galar looked like during the same period in history. It seems to be running on steam power. The most telling thing we know about Hisui's technology at the moment comes from the region's Pokeballs. These contraptions are pretty different from the more mechanical, laser-based ones we've known and loved for the last 26 years of Pokemon games. Instead, Hisui's Pokeballs are mostly made from wood and release a little puff of steam when they catch a Pokemon. Are we to assume then that this game is set after the Industrial Revolution? Are we liable to see rudimentary Pokemon steampunk creations make their debut in the world of Hisui? We can't be certain just yet. There still seems to be a lot of manual labor going on as the people tend to their land and build new camps and proto-cities and settlements, so it's safe to assume that Hisui is being settled. Whether there are any ancient civilizations in this region remains to be seen. Certain Sinnoh landmarks are already present. Aside from the huge, imposing presence of the Mount Coronet sticking out of the center of the Hisui region like a monolith, there are some other notable landmarks that we've already seen in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Going to the top left portion of the Hisui map, we can see Snow Point Temple, home to the ancient legendary Pokemon Regigigas. In the Gen 4 games, you can't enter here until you've defeated the Elite Four and been registered in the Hall of Fame. The fact that we can see this on this map pre-release means that Game Freak want us to know that there's going to be some connection to the legendary titans. So that's Regice, Regirock, Registeel, and the towering Regigigas himself. Will the titans have something to do with the awakening or placating the eponymous Arceus? We're willing to bet they will. You also see the volcanic Stark Mountain, the home of Heatran. On the horizon there, bellowing smoke into the atmosphere, this likely hints at the presence of the legendary Fire and Steel Pokemon too. There's also a big lake housing a solitary island to the right of Coronet, suggesting we'll be interacting with the Lake Guardians and exploring more about the Pokemon world's myth of creation. To put it bluntly, there is going to be a lot of legendary Pokemon in this game. Perhaps that was to be expected in Pokemon Legends Arceus though. There are Pokemon unique to this place and this time. Hisuian regional forms are a new type of variant Pokemon that you'll be able to catch in Pokemon's Legends Arceus. Similarly to the previous generations of Pokemon, specifically Galar and Alola, Hisuian variants differ in both appearance and type from the Pokemon we know and love. But given we've never seen these Pokemon before, even in Sinnoh, does that mean they've gone extinct? Are we ever going to see a Hisuian Zoroark in the modern day games? Will the cute Hisuian Growlithe never make an appearance in a Pokemon trainers party? What happened to Hisuian Voltorb so that we'll never see those little wooden balls in Unova, Kanto, or Kalos? The disappearance of all of these Pokemon and more, surely yet to be announced, is concerning. We just hope that we get some nice answers in the game and our theory about mass extinction isn't proven correct. There you have it, 4 things you need to know about Hisui, the land before Sinnoh in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let us know down below in the comments if you're excited for Pokemon Legends Arceus. It is looking great from what we've seen so far. Still a little rough around the edges, but we cannot wait regardless. My name is Durrani from VG247. Peace out, everyone.